many of you shop at Fred Meyer or QFC? I can't tell if you're raising your hands. It's just an entertaining way to start the story. But regardless, over the weekend, employees at those stores voted to strike over what they say are unfair labor practices. The workers, who are represented by the United Food and Commercial Workers Union Local 555, released a statement saying in part, the pandemic has highlighted both the importance of grocery workers to our communities as well as the struggles they endure to make ends meet, all while producing record profits for Fred Meyer and QFC. Goes on to say essential employees deserve the same care and respect now that they have shown their neighbors over the last 2 years. Now, it is important to note we don't know if the strike will actually happen. Fred Meyer and QFC reps say they're working on their bargaining agreement with the union this week, so if a deal is reached, a strike could be avoided. You might be thinking, it seems like there have been a lot of strikes recently, and if so, you're absolutely right. Just last month, Kaiser Permanente unions voted to strike and gave their company 10 days notice before they planned to walk out. That 10-day notice is a requirement by the National Labor Relations Board. 2 days before that strike was supposed to start, unions and the healthcare company agreed to a new contract. So they avoided that one there. In August, employees in North Portland sparked a nationwide weeks-long protest of Nabisco, the maker of Oreos and Ritz crackers, over contracts, long shifts, and pensions. That strike even caught the attention of actor Danny DeVito, of all people, who tweeted, "No contracts, no snacks." All right. About a month later, Nabisco leaders and the union came to an agreement ending that strike. And I know you'll remember this one. Over the last 3 years, Burgerville workers held multiple strikes and bargaining sessions to create the country's first fast food union. Burgerville representatives eventually agreed to a labor contract. That agreement is supposed to be ratified sometime this month. And of course, strikes aren't just happening in Portland. It's part of a national trend. Joseph McCartan, a professor of labor history at Georgetown University, talked to NPR about why strikes are becoming so popular right now. And it comes down, he says, to 3 main factors. Number 1, not shocking, the pandemic. McCartan says after a big crisis like this, workers can become more organized, and he even used the word militant. The second, he says, there's broad dissatisfaction among workers in the private sector who are just quitting in droves. This leads to a term that I'm sure you've heard a lot recently, the Great Resignation. McCartan says workers feel those with union protections and some level of organization get more leverage. And lastly, he says there is support for strikes at the highest level of government, the White House. In fact, Biden cabinet members walked the picket line with Kellogg's workers in Pennsylvania alongside John Deere workers in Iowa earlier this year as well. So we'll keep an eye on the Fred Meyer labor negotiations and let you know if a deal is struck or if workers end up on those picket lines.